Hi Libra, welcome. This is Cindy with Tana Tarot, and welcome back, or if you are new, welcome. Libra, this is a fun little bonus reading that I am doing for you to thank you. You Libras had one of the highest numbers of views in the weekly zodiacs for the week of February 21. So I just wanted to do a fun little bonus, hopefully inspirational reading for you today. No tarot, just some fun oracle cards. But I really do want to thank you so much for all of your views. And if you do like this, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and please do subscribe if you happen to watch this. But again, this is coming totally from a place of thanks. I sure do appreciate it. First, for you, Libra, we have messages. It's postcards from like spirit or heaven. And let's see what message we have for you. Dearest you, do you know how much we love you and want to help you? We are here for you, and we hear you ask for guidance, but you must let go and let us help you. You don't have to do it all. You've done your part. Now let us do ours. You would be awestruck if you knew how many strings were pulled through the matrix to give you what you need and desire. Spirit has a plan, and when you sign up to be a co-creator, you need to remember to allow the partnership. It's not one-sided. Your desires and plans meet up with those of Spirit. Remember, though, Spirit's timetable and ideas of how things will play out may be quite different from yours. Trust us. Spirit's ideas are amazing. Now let go and let us do the magic. Pay attention to other areas of your life, and before you know it, a miracle will have taken place. So this is kind of very similar to the bonus reading message that Leo got. This is about control. You don't have to try and control everything. You don't have to do everything. Put your intention out there and trust in the universe that things will go your way. Like in a relationship, you know, especially if you're like thinking about reconciling, you think, oh, well, we need to do this, we need to do that, this needs to happen. I want to make sure I say that, and then I think we should get this done by this date and that done by that date. If you try and do that and like control everything, even though it may be from the best of intentions, it's not going to be a good thing. The best thing that you can do is just work on yourself and go along for the ride if you want to. The work on yourself, you should always be working on yourself, but going along for the ride as long as it feels right. Does that mean that you can't not impose, but that you can't have boundaries and want things your own way? Certainly not. You know, you have the right to say, hey, this is how I want that to go, or you know, I need this, or I need that, or I want this, or I want that. That's fine. But like I said in my first example, the need to totally like orchestrate and map everything out. Spirit's saying, put the intention out there, and then, you know, trust them. They're there for you. And you know what? They are. They truly are. It's amazing. Once you just start focusing on loving yourself and taking care of yourself and being a better person and putting your energies towards positive things that feed you, how much good things come to you. So don't forget that. We have manifestation, which is really truly fitting for this, because manifestation isn't about sitting and holding on to something and, you know, like the ring, like my precious, and hanging on to it and hiding it and polishing it. And manifestation is about putting the energy out there, putting the intent and the vibe out there, and then letting it go. And pretty much just what I said, focusing on yourself, focusing on making yourself better, making your life better, you know, doing whatever you can maybe to serve others, kind of taking the intention away from the, what Deepak Chopra said it, divorce yourself from the outcome. Let go of the outcome. You cannot be too attached to the outcome, because Spirit says, what does it say? Spirit's timetable and ideas of how things will play out may be quite different from yours. There have been times when I wanted something so bad, I knew it was the best thing for me, and I didn't get it. And I look back and I realize that I'm thankful for that. Also, there's been a couple times when I did get it, and I realized that not having it really was protection. They say rejection is protection. And I realized that, not having it for so long was really the universe or Spirit's way of protecting me. And when I got into it, I was like, oh dear, okay, what have I gotten myself into by being so attached to the outcome? So think about that. So manifestation isn't about controlling. It isn't about specifically, saying it has to go this way and then that way. It's about putting your positive energy and intention out there and then kind of letting Spirit handle it. We also have look at the bigger picture. Sometimes we get stuck in the minutia. We get stuck in the everyday activities, and we need to kind of go up 30,000 feet and kind of look and see. And the way I'm kind of taking this is, if we're not so stuck down in the, everyday activities and the trying to control X, Y, and Z and how we want things to go, if we can kind of rise ourselves up and kind of try and look at things from a higher perspective, and maybe even not only look at the bigger picture, but kind of pull ourselves out of the situation and kind of try and look at things from an outsider's view, we may be able to see some of Spirit, the work that they're doing in the background to, what do they say? You would be awestruck if you knew how many strings were pulled through the matrix to give you what you need and desire. Maybe if you were able to get out of the daily, minutia and try and pull yourself up and look at things from a, what's the word I'm thinking of? From a, I can't think of the word, but an outside perspective, outside of your own opinions, beliefs, thoughts of how it should be, you may be able to see some of Spirit's work at hand. When I try and look at the bigger picture, I'll often go to the beach. For some reason, feeling small makes everything else, helps me to look at the bigger picture. I don't know why. So I'll sit there and it'd be the great big huge ocean, and I'll be like, whoa. I feel so small, but like in a really, really good way. That might be something that might help you. And then we also have back and forth. So Libra, I'm not sure. Back and forth is about making a decision and possibly breaking cycles. So that is a unique message here. Keep an eye on, is there something in your life currently, Libra? And Libra is the scales. So, the balance. So is there something, some type of tightrope? Isn't that fascinating? That came to my mind, and he's like on the seesaw. But is there some type of tightrope that you've been walking on lately, Libra? Whether at work, in a relationship, in some type of change maybe that you want to make in your life, and you're kind of like walking on the fence, not sure if you want to go that way or if you want to go that way, but you're damn tired of being on the fence. Think about that. That may be something that you need to look at the bigger picture with. Like, for example, I have been thinking that I want to move to another state where it is less expensive to live. But I have relatives here. I have relatives in another state, and I figured out a way to, visit them and keep in touch. But in my head, I was like, well, I can't go. I can't leave. They're here and they need me and blah, blah, blah. But I really tried to kind of pull away and not look at it from that emotional stance. And I tried to look at the bigger picture. And I saw that, even if I am in a different location, I'm not that far away. I'll still be on the same coast. There is now FaceTime, which back when I was a young adult, that was still the Jetson stuff. And it will be so much easier for me to live, cost-wise, and I'd be able to fly back down here. They'd be able to fly up there. I'm really trying to look at it from a bigger picture. And it's been something that's been bugging the hell out of me for actually a couple of years. The thought of I have to leave because I can't afford to live here much longer, but I don't want to leave because my family. And so it's something I'm really working on. And that's just an example. Do you have something like that going on, Libra? Or maybe is it a decision between two people? Or are you working a job that's, sucking your soul dry and you really want to do something else? So think about that, because I feel like you're going back and forth in your head. And that can be very draining. And sometimes that is a process. You do need to do that, like sit down and make a pros and cons list. But to do it for a long, long time is not fun. I know, because I told you what I've been going through, and it's been very stressful and very emotionally stressful. So think about that. Make a list, pros and cons. Try and look at the bigger picture. Try and kind of pull yourself away from the emotional part of it and really look at it and see what you can come up with to help you to stop rocking back and forth and to help you make a decision. And then also, if doing this, like not being able to make a decision has become a habit, or a pattern, try and find a way to, and that is so funny with Libra, with the scales, because I have heard that about Libras with decision making. Isn't that funny? Maybe it's not funny for you if that is an issue for you. But if it is a pattern for you, do try and think of a method. Again, whether it's a pros and cons list, talking to a trusted family member, or if you do go to counseling, maybe talking with your counselor about it. But try and find a way to deal with that, because that can be super, super draining. Trust me, I know. So Libra, this is your little bonus reading for the week. Thank you so much for all of your views for the regular Zodiac reading for February 21st. When I saw the numbers, I was like, Libra, I love you. So Libra, I do love you. Thank you so much. If you are subscribed, thank you. If not, please do subscribe. I really want to continue to be able to give free readings on this channel. And the more subscribers I get, the better the chance is that I'll be able to continue to do this, because I love this and this is really what I want to do. So if this did resonate, please do give me a thumbs up, and please do subscribe. It would mean the world to me. So this is your bonus, Libra. Keep up the views. You'll get a bonus every week. Alrighty. Thanks, Libra. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.